complementary to the major key. You better not make me kill the little, like... Okay, I was about to say. Don't make me kill the innocent cuckoo egg children. I want their freaking... I don't want their yolk on my hands. Just like thinking of like a humanoid world like situation where it can get dark like that. Where it's just like every night I wake up and I look down and I see it in my hooves. They're yolk, man. They're yolk all over them. I can't wash it off. It won't wash away. Oh my god, was that really it? There's no way that was it. All that work for that. Oh, I'm not gonna like, I'm not popping like a blood vessel here, like, but oh, kind of like whenever you have like, you know, a breakdown moment in like a Western like animation show, you know what I'm saying? Like the first episode of Family Guy with Lois, you know, it's just like a close up on the eyes and like they just like they go bloodshot and you just hear like glass break. Yeah, that'd be like my moment. For sure. Come on, please. Somewhere around there, there's gotta be progress. I do declare that was not enough progress to satisfy me. Well. Oh! I'm thinking I might quickly like regret the choice I made in coming into this room. Very demo-like room. I'm pretty sure this is like either an untextured like a wall or something that looked cool enough and like leading to like a really cool area that I would just be like, yeah, fuck it, leave it in. Yeah, so what if it looks like some sort of like Sonic like bonus stage wallpaper? So what if it looks like a minimalist slash cubist like interpretation of like the creeper from Minecraft? Leave it in. Was that yon upgrade I doth see? Yes, it is. Oh joy. Hold attack until your weapon is ready. Release the strike. More powerful attack that locks you in place can be used to destroy heavy barriers, which I think is that one area that was like in a. It was in a listless library that seemed like a unbreakable barrier, although it's just like blue wood. That I don't know. You go to like the kind of like wood that like Ben Shapiro would like take a picture of himself holding like one plank of from like Hobby Lobby, or not Hobby Lobby, but Home Depot. It's like with the bag around it. Yeah, like what kind of wood is this? I've never seen this kind of wood. I kind of feel like the tiniest tinge of just remorse whenever I like completely eviscerate just an enemy that's really not paying attention, kind of just like minding their own business, doing a little like, I don't know, like Huckleberry Finn style like whistle. It's like really just like waiting, like whittling the time away before they like have to clock out for their shift. And okay, no little like cheeky dev, like no, be like, hey, why are you looking back here, dumbass? And like Sybil like flipping us off. Like, yeah, I'd be like, yeah, whatever. I take that. Why am I looking back here, actually? Detective Sybyl's on the case. I am the Dream Detective. Oh, Dream Detective. Please let me break this. Fucker. Nothing, huh? There we go. Let me have to still deal with their sword though. Their sword carries on the swordsman will. Also, a lot of swords were just through a law of the land end up becoming like inheritors of the estate and like, you know, the wife and children and all that, you know the whole drill. So there are a lot of situations where you would just like go to like a dead knight's home and it would just be like a sword, whether or not it was a sentient sword or a dead sword. And it would just be sitting there at the dinner table, you know, like assuming the life of like the knight that once wielded them. Happens a lot. You know, like 95% of the wives do report being happier with the swords. Way better sex life, you wouldn't really. You don't have to picture it, but apparently it's better. So, hey, take their word for it. Is it me? I might be thinking of a conspiracy theory here. But, is that Tower Bell made out of cheese? Like the moon is made out of cheese sort of thing? Like, that might be real though. That might be a Tower Bell made out of cheese. Like there's gonna be like a rat priest, I guess, is what I would imagine, like a rat cult. I'm gonna cry, man. I'm gonna cry because it... You don't want to know what I've just found out. And I'm gonna feel so pitiful going all the way to it. Do it, man. It's just... Mark my words right now. I'm just gonna feel so shameless doing all this. This incredibly... What should be really evident... A really evident thing hiding in plain sight on like a... It's probably gonna open up the whole world in terms of getting like a freaking special ability or something out of it. Hint, I'm going to the listless library. And all that time I spent going into like a specific area, like a specific part of the listless library and being like, all right. Somewhere in here is the way that I need to go. It is like... There's something I'm not getting at in terms of like maneuvering around here that's just like eluding me. And yeah, it really did. It really eluded me. My jaw kind of hit the floor whenever I saw it. You know what I'm saying? Like I had like a Quagmire moment where it's just like, oh. Like I almost felt like the monkey from 2001. It's just like I couldn't contain the like overwhelming feeling from this information dump. All right, right in here. It's pretty much some bullshit. But it was just like, oh, why didn't you jump to the ledge where it had a little bit of hay, duh? Couldn't you tell that there was a bunch of people, like, jumping around on the top of, like, the staircases here? Because, like, there's, like, hay that, like, fell off from their, like, feet once they jumped to this spot, dumbass? Like, it was completely evident, duh. Like, what do you want me to draw? Yellow paint and a giant neon sign that says, go here? Like, come on. Ah, all that for this, man. I don't even need, like, the slide jump or anything. Oh, I do need the slide to get in here. Holy freaking moly, man. It's even encased in a giant, like, ice block, a ice magic block. Perfectly preserved. Good. Look, you're gonna have to pick yourself up by your hoof straps, alright? Yeah, I know you're like one of the few free ones, and you just, I know it's gonna sound really corny and just really like, really just ignorant, but pull yourself together. You feel blessed for your circumstances compared to like the rest of the round. You have all the goats that are just like sitting there, just like kept in captivity and like just sitting there with no means of escape, no nourishment. They're just gonna like starve to death. And you're just gonna sit here and just kind of just cry on this like cold marble floor. Like, I'm not feeling bad for you. Pull yourself up by your hip straps, okay? Game, so honestly a great point to start out from the beginning of this. Oh, you know what I can do now? Okay, well, I fucked it up. Well, you know what I can do now if I do it right? That we got this, trust me. Hell yeah, there we go. Alright, what do we got from here? Just a nice little pull of miasma. You know, you get all the way up there after that little bit of like a small little task of flexibility and like timing. And then you end up just like falling in a miasma pit for your trouble. Like, thanks, game. Oh, my beer kind of thing. And then they're gone. They jumped into the pool of miasma, for fuck's sake. Love that fire effect. Ow! I think I actually could have made it there if I didn't go for the pillar and I just like would have went like for the balloon. Oh, I'm right there, man. Woo! Boom, we can finally see what's going on over here. Oh, we're jumping into like the underbelly, the underbelly. The underer. You heard of the mole man, but here the molar man. We know it's not that we're not that creative here in the underbelly. I mean, we came from a place that's creative or uncreative in its like theme alone. Definitely feels like a trapped in the well sort of moment. Ah! Still couldn't reach it. Again, I don't know why I want to jump into like the weird freaking like singularities that are popping up in the air. Like they definitely look like they're just black holes that are gonna suck me in instead of like giving me like a little like second jump. They're just gonna like tear me asunder. Oh yeah, I forgot about Little Man. I mean, oh, I forgot about Little Man. Fuck. Little Man pack a big punch. You ain't gonna be telling this little man to let you hold $1. It's just so fucking hard to hit him. Do I have to like ground pound him? What the? Ow! Hello? There, boys, another upgrade. What did I get? Ascendant Light. Attack objects and enemies to bounce off of them. In addition, your weapon now glows brightly, even in the darkest of places, which would make a lot more sense if you knew already that there was a place that was actually very much darkened, like to your presence in general, except for like a very scant torch here and there. Like, not a lot of places, but just one specific one that is in totality pretty much shrouded. So, yeah. And also, it looks really cool in a rave setting. It just looks really cool, especially if you get the upgrade to where it's music responsive. And it helps in survival settings. I mean, sure, it attracts a lot of bugs. And if you get another upgrade, it does zap the bugs, or it's bug repellent as well. But it's really useful now. I mean, it might get annoying. It might kind of end up being like a giant like nightlight whenever you actually want to go to sleep. But otherwise, really useful. Here. Just like a random like stockpile of barrels up here. Let alone the fact that there doesn't seem to be any sort of like ladder or staircase system. Like, did like one of like the goat people just like do a like intricate set of like jumps while carrying each of these barrels and then still having the strength and dedication to be able to like stack them like this in this corner? Like,